Hello and welcome to tutorial 1. In this tutorial we're going to be picking an editor to work with, and then we're going to be writing our first Java program. As you guys can see on my desktop, I have 5 editors, but for this tutorial I'm going to be using the Genie editor. The reason is because it provides very little code support, and also it has a compile button at the top, so I don't have to use the terminal often. Also, I have IntelliJ or Visual Studio Code or Atom and Eclipse. The reason is because if I want to do something that Genie doesn't support well, I'm going to go ahead and switch the IDE at any time, okay? But it's up to you guys to go ahead and do some research. Look into YouTube on how you guys can actually download and use these IDEs, because I will not be showing you guys how to do it. I think that if you're planning on being a programmer, it's up to you to get the tools that you need and customize it the way that you actually want. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and create a folder on my desktop, and you should do so too, or somewhere on your machine, and call it Java. And we're going to store our Java files in here. Next, what I want to do is I want to open up a new instance of Genie, and I want to go to File, and then I want to go to Save As. Then I want to go to the desktop, and I want to find the Java folder. Then I want to go ahead and save the file as HelloWorld.java. So remember, you have to add the Java extension there, or else it's not going to be a Java file. Just like you need to add DOC to be a Microsoft document, you need to add the Java to be a Java file. So go ahead and click Save. Next, what I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and zoom so we can all see. So what we need to do first is leave some comments. So this is going to be an introduction to programming. All right, and the name of the Java file is HelloWorld.java. All right. Next, one leave another comment, and this program is going to contain fundamentals for any Java program, all right, or application. So now that we have that, we can actually start creating a Java program. So the first thing we need is an access modifier, and then we need to specify that this is actually a class. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the keyword class, and then we're gonna pass the name of the actual file. So the name of the file actually represents the name of the object. So Java is an object-oriented programming language. That means that all of the classes that we write in Java are blueprints to actually create the objects itself. And remember, a blueprint has properties on how the object looks and how it needs to be manipulated, okay? Next that we need is we need to create the thread to actually start the application, and this is going to be a method called main that takes in a string argument of type array, and the name is called args. So what I want to do is I want to actually go ahead and leave some comments. So here, this defines a Java class named Hello World. All right, and then this right here defines the so the open bracelet that you see defines the class body starting point, and then here we define main. Okay, so here we define main method. All right, here this defines the open body for main, All right, and this is going to define the closing body. All right, and all right, and then here this defines the actual closing body for the class. Okay, so now that we have this, we know that there are two things that we need for Java programs. First thing we need to do is define the class, and the second thing is that we need the main method to actually run the class. So what I'm going to do here is leave this right here. So for main, right, so all programs must have a main method. All right, so the main method is used to actually initialize the Java program through the Java virtual machine. Okay, so the Java machine needs to find the class that contains main to be able to start running the program. If the program does not have a class that has main in there, then the program is not going to execute. It's going to go ahead and fail. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to actually create a statement that actually prints out a text on the screen, right? And this we can use the system.out.println method. So system.out, right? This is for standard output stream. So the standard output stream, what it does is it brings information to the command prompt, right, or the terminal, depending on what operating system you're using. All right, so this system, yeah, I missed it. So this system.out, right, uses another class of type printstream. We're going to talk about this later on. And then this out instance here has a method called println, and we can use this to pass in information here. The information that we want to pass in is going to be called a string. All right, so a string is a combination of characters. All right, just like you represent words in English, a string is used to represent words, numbers, or more. We can actually use a string to extract a lot of information from it. So what we want to pass is welcome to my channel. All right, okay, so here you can see that we have a statement here that ends in a semicolon. The semicolon tells the actual system.out.println that once you reach here, you're done doing your task, you can stop. All right, so this is what we call a statement in Java. So this is a statement, and let me add in the actual comment. And one more thing, so all of these that you see in red are actually called comments, and comments are used by programmers to actually document their code. All right, so the actual compiler or the JVM ignores all comments at runtime. All right, so this right here is not going to be executed. The only thing that's going to be executed is this statement here that's going to print out welcome to my channel. All right, so now that we're done with this, let's go ahead and save it. And now we need to compile the program. So what I'm going to do is go here and type in, let me see if I have my bash shell here. So I'm going to do the git bash. No, what? No. Let me just use the command prompt. So I'm going to do cmd, all right? And then this is going to go ahead and pull out the command prompt. So what we need to do is navigate to the desktop and navigate to the folder, the Java folder that we have this file saved in. So I'm going to do cd desktop and then /java/. All right, so this is going to be in the Java folder on our desktop. Now I'm going to type in dir so we can see the files in there. So you guys can see that we do have the hello world file in here with the .java extension. So what I want to do is we want to type in java c, right? And then we want to type in H and hit the tab button on your keyboard, and it's going to go ahead and autocomplete. Next, press enter, and this is going to go ahead and compile it. Once you compile a Java file, it's going to create another class or another file, and this file is going to be called the same name as the Java name that we gave it here, but with a .class on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and say dir again. So now you can see that we have another class in here called HelloWorld.class, or another file in here called HelloWorld.class. Well, this HelloWorld.class actually has the instructions for the JVM to use so that it can actually run our Java application. Alright, so to run that class file, we need the Java command, and then we just type in hello and hit enter, and it's going to do the hello.class. Take off the .class and just have the hello world. Okay, now hit enter, and when you hit enter, you can see that it prints out the words welcome to my channel. Alright guys, so this will be it for this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and for an assignment, please use this program to make it print your name, your address, right, and your age, right? And you can use the string to represent all of that information. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I hope you guys love this one. Bye bye.